Here's the newest broiler chicken build. And as you What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Whole Lotta Homestead. I'm here. It's Paul with Gage.
Hi.
The Hi Kid, you know, from all the other videos. And today what we're going to do is, well, why don't you tell them, Gage, what are we doing today?
We're gonna build a new rabbit model.
Okay, and how are we going to do it?
I don't know. We're just gonna build it with this construction die right here.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to use 2 5-gallon buckets, and I have one down there, and it's just not enough water for them. This is the desert, so they need more water. So here's what I did. I took bushing and stuck that in there, siliconed it in, threaded it in, made it nice and snug, and then this end is actually going to screw right into there, so it makes it easier for me to clean the hose out. I can just pull it off and run the hose through there and spray everything out really good.
Because all the one has a lot of drain LED stuff in it.
So what we got here is 20-foot 1/4 inch ID 3/8 OD clear vinyl tubing. Right there. And then put that over there. It came with these here, but these are real cheap and they're just thin and I don't like them. They keep breaking. I mean, just sitting there, the heat just does not do well with them. They just keep breaking. So I got some of these beefier versions, and that's about a 5/16 inch hole. And so what I did was, the last system I put up, we used 5/16 inch ID hose. And well, how did that work out, Gage? What happened?
Let's just say we should have put the pigs in there and not chickens because it was a mud mess.
Why was it a mud mess?
It leaked a lot.
Why did it leak?
The things won't tighten up.
Yeah. So what happened was the hose kept popping off of the T's, and so it would leak that whole 5 gallons straight to the ground, and then the rabbits wouldn't have any water all day. So I decided to use a slightly smaller hose. I want 1/4 inch ID hose with the 5/16 tubings, and it worked out pretty well. I mean, that's pretty tight. I usually have some silicone in there to help keep it from leaking. But all I did was I would heat up the hose with this, my little heat gun. I'd heat it up, and then I would shove it onto the T. But, I mean, we'll show you how we're going to do that. But yeah, so hang out, check out what we're going to do, and then we will show you this process of us building this hose, and then we will go and connect it out in the rabbit house so y'all can see, you know, how to do that. And we will do this little rabbit watering video. So stay tuned and we'll be right back. Alright, so here's what we're doing. So we have our line set up and we have all the T's set up in it with the ups and downs for each of the cages, as you can see. The last one's going to be a little different. We're not going to put 2 in there. We're just going to put the 1 T in there like that, so that, yeah, it doesn't fit. So this is the fun part. Turn this on. Wait for it to warm up. And then we're going to take this. Make sure we have it clocked right, because once you put it in, you're kind of stuck. So we're going to put you down over here to watch the process, because I need his hands to help line this up right. And we're going to get this nice and soft. I need you to hold this just like that so I can put it on there correctly. And we'll heat this up. Get it nice and soft. Stretch it around the T as far as you can. Before it cools off too much. And it should look like that. And now it is not coming off. So there we have all of our T's now set to where we have our ups and downs. So this line is almost ready to go. Now we just have to cut some tubing and put the actual nipples onto it. Okay, and again, finished product will look like that. You'll have your nipple on there, leak proof, ready to rock out and hang on the cage. So now we just have to cut 4 6s and 4 21s because that's how my cages are set up. So we are going to go cut those, and then we will be back with you to show you how we install it in the rabbitry with the chickens and our 2 buckets. So stay tuned and we'll be right back. Alright, so here we are. We got our hose. I didn't cut it yet because, yeah, I need to get it measured out and everything. I got one end here. Just gotta unravel it a little bit. And I gotta cut every 30 inches is where I'm gonna put a fitting for the water nozzles to come off for each cage. So we're gonna have 4 sections. There we go. So this piece is 125 inches long, about 10 feet long. So now the water is going to come this way. That's going to be the bucket. This is actually going to go to a secondary bucket. I don't know if you can see that on camera. That's going to go to a secondary bucket. That's going to sit behind our 1 bucket so that it makes it a 10-gallon water instead. So now every 30 inches, I'm going to cut it and add a T. And I should have to do this about 4 times. There's 30 inches right there. Try not to stab yourself. So right there is 30 inches. And we cut it. It cuts pretty easily. So next we just have to put the T in it. Which these are little 1/4-inch T's, so they should just, yeah, they'll shove right in. So put a little bit of silicone on it, just to make sure we don't have any leaking issues. There we go. I put it way far back, so there's no chance of it getting into the water supply. Some people are really concerned about that. But I told them that their daddy's not going to kill their rabbits. But they just don't believe them.
I believe you. I'm just stumbling about my rabbit.
So shove that in. So that's a good tight fit right there. And that'll work. Face it up, so that we can continue down. Now I need to cut a small piece like this because what we're doing is we have 2 different cages set up. So I need to put another T to go down to a bottom cage. piece here, I really don't measure too much. The only reason I measured that one is because I like to make my life a little bit easier every now and then, whether people want me to have it easy or not. So while I'm doing this, Gage wants to start a YouTube channel. He wants to get a camera for his birthday, and so he's helping me make this video so that we can see if he's ready for one or not.
I am totally ready. I'm ready to get so many likes. Maybe. I don't know.
Well, what's your channel going to be about, Gage?
Rabbits and train sets.
Rabbits and train sets.
I like how I make them and stuff. And trust me, I make some pretty good ones. That's this man.
This man loves playing with little hoses. Almost there. In fact, we'll put this other side on as well, so we can use this to kind of help us push that side on. All I'm using to seal it with is just waterproof silicone. You can buy it at any Home Depot, Walmart, Ace, Lowe's, whatever is close to you. All we have is Walmart, Home Depot, Ace, and Tractor Supply. So that's what we have available. There we have it. Now we have our connection set up. And it'll look like that. So the hose will continue off of here to the next set of cages. And as you can see, once it's set in, we'll have this will go to the upper cage, this will go down to the lower cage, so that we don't have so much room that we're trying to make this work with.
Those things isn't even in the channel frame.
What?
That, all I'm looking at is the hand and not channel.
So what we're doing now is taking apart the old system and install the new one. That's my job here today. New system set up. This system did not work very well with these cheap parts. It just kept leaking and leaking and leaking, and I was not happy with the turnout. So now we have system 2.0. Here's our old bucket. Which I'm gonna have to do some work to get this new system to be on this bucket. Might have to get a whole nother fitting for this one. So for today we will hook it up with one bucket. Sometimes I'm going to have to reconfigure that bucket for this to work. Remember what before so it's all dirty in the mud? Keep that off the ground. Right, fucked up. As you can see, these are super easy to install. I mean, it just takes seconds of getting figured out the inner workings of the spring in there. Once you get that, then it's pretty simple to do. More cages to hook up, and then we'll show you guys all about what we're doing over here. I'm just working on putting these little tiny springs onto the tails, which is what's holding them on the cage. And I'll show you guys that in a second. one is installed. We'll get the hose so we can test it out here in a minute. First yours is going to be easy to follow. How you doing, gentle giant? Now, as you can see, I'm done. And that only took a minute or two to get that accomplished. Let's take a look at what we did. As you can see, we've got the nipples on there, and I was just trying to get these springs, because that's what holds these on, is the tension from the springs on there. So now we're going to see if we can't rig up this second bucket. So thanks for coming hanging out with us today. Let me show you what we got here. As you can see, we got two 5-gallon buckets hooked into a Y right here, so that both buckets are full. Gives us 10 gallons of water. And we're running the line across here, up and down. This is why I had to go 6 inches and 21 inches, because I didn't want to do across, down, and back across again. So we split it up. Now I just got to secure it a little bit, but as you can see, it's working well. It's feeding time. Everybody's eating dinner. Look at all this buddies eating dinner. And that is how you make a rabbit watering system in the Arizona desert. Well, you can actually make this system anywhere. This is what I do living in the desert to keep these animals cool all summer. So as you can see, they're in the shade with the chickens. And what we can do to keep that nice and cool is we all take Mountain Dew bottles, fill them with ice, and drop them in the buckets so that throughout the day it's cooling everything off. The water stays cold, they stay in the shade, they cool off. And now it looks like Batman has joined us in the chicken coop. Turn around and say hi to everybody, Bruce. Say hi, Bruce Wayne.
Batman!
And he's cranky. So, thanks for joining us today on Whole Lotta Homestead, and we will see you next time with whatever project pops up next. Alright, thanks for watching. Hit the like button, tell your friends, leave comments below,
Subscribe.
and come back and check us out again later. See ya.